Okay, so today the country I've decided to talk about with all of you guys is Japan. Japan is a country I've always loved, like historically. Like, I'm a history major right now and I've always been fascinated by its history and its culture and everything. And recently one of my friends went to Japan and was telling me everything that she loved, and I was just, enthralled. And I recently did another project in another class about the Hiroshima Peace Memorial, which I'll talk a little bit more about in my speech. And these are just some of the reasons why I wanted to research Japan and get to know it better through this project. So, starting off, I'm going to talk about Japan's history, its culture, some of the current events that have happened, and anything else that comes to mind. So just a background overview on Japan's history. Starting in 1603, Japan had been a very totalitarian military structured government and closed themselves off from the rest of the world for a time being up until World War II. In World War II, Japan was one of the Axis countries along with Germany and Italy to dominate the whole world basically, along with Hitler. And up until 1945, August 6th and 9th, was when Hiroshima and Nagasaki were bombed. And on those days, like, everything in Japan changed. Once Japan surrendered on August 15th, their economy changed, their government changed, they just did a whole background overview, like just changed everything about themselves in general to fit with the rest of the world, and has since been a wonderful ally to the US and been one of the largest economic growths in the world. So Japan is located in East Asia. It's about a 13-15 hour flight from the US. It's near China, the Koreas, Philippines, that area. Since it's along a fault line or along the Ring of Fire, they do experience a lot of earthquakes and tsunamis, which brings me to my next topic, the 2011 earthquake that took place in Japan. It caused a 9.0 magnitude and basically changed Japan in the most catastrophic ways. Thousands of lives were lost, a lot of nuclear plants were blown up, and made it harder for people to breathe the air and make it harder for people to live in Japan, considering it was such a traumatic world disaster. But the Prime Minister at the time, Shinzo Abe is his name, enforced a lot of policies to really get the country back on its feet. And in 2015, Japan's economy was ranked one of the best in the world and was considered the fourth largest economy, only behind China, India, and the US. Some of the biggest industries that Japan has are motor vehicles like Toyota and Honda.